back to our YouTube channel, that is Homeopathic Trios. Today we are going to study a remedy which is known as the king of antisyphilitic remedies, that is Merc salt. So in today's video we are going to study this remedy by linking it to a famous web series character, that is Kalin Bhaiya from the very famous web series Mirzapur. But before beginning with our video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. So now without wasting much more time, let's begin. Now Merc salt is a remedy which is most commonly prescribed mercury preparation. Now mercury is a metal belonging to the mineral kingdom and row 6 and column 12 of the periodic table. The main theme of row 6 of the periodic table is a great want of power or great desire for leadership. And in column 12, we see that there is a constant threat felt to the structure. Thus, when we combine both these themes, we get the main feeling of the remedy where the patient feels a constant threat felt to his position or to his power. Now this exact feeling is seen in Kalin Bhaiya's character, where he too feels a constant threat to his power from his own son and also from Guddu and Bablu's character. Now these Merc salt people always love to be in power and dominate others, so they start getting troubled when others try to dominate them. So to this domination they react in a very rebellious manner, and this rebel is always very violent. So thus violence is one of the most important theme in Merc salt. Now violence in this remedy is so strong that the person in the fit of rage can even kill the opposite person who tries to dominate or contradict them. These people also get sudden impulses to kill others. Now this theme of violence is also very easily seen in Kalin Bhaiya's character from the series Mirzapur, where he rises to power with the help of violence. Now one of the most important rubric which is seen in Merc salt is delusion. Everybody around them is their enemy. Now this delusion arises in the mind of Merc salt because these people constantly have a feeling that everybody around them is trying to snatch their position or power. Thus everybody around them becomes their enemy. Merc salt is a remedy which, just like Kalikap, does not like things around them to change, and they have a very conservative nature. Again, this comes out of a fear of losing power, where even a small change endangers their power or position. In Merc salt, we also have a great feeling of being alone. Now this feeling is also a result of constant struggle for power. Because of the delusion that everybody around them is their enemy, these people become suspicious and they cannot trust anyone, which eventually ends up in making them alone. Now Merc salt is also an excellent remedy for various kinds of memory or speech troubles. Merc salt people have a very hasty speech and hence they make many mistakes while speaking and might even stammer sometimes. Now these people also have a very weak memory where they keep on forgetting everything. Also, we find these people very slow in answering questions. So now that we have understood the various aspects of Merc salt mind, now let's try to understand the main spheres of action where Merc salt acts really well in these organs. Now Merc salt is an excellent remedy which acts wonderfully on GIT, that is gastrointestinal system, then the throat, and the third important system or the third important organ is the skin. So now let's have a look at the action of Merc salt on GIT. Now Merc salt being a syphilitic remedy, it acts really well in destructive GI pathologies like IBS or Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, etc. In all these cases, the patient experiences severe diarrhea with a bloody, painful and scanty stools. Now in such cases, more the blood, more is Merc salt indicated. Also there is a lot of tenesmus and never done feeling in the stools of Merc salt. Now Merc salt can also act really well in liver pathologies like jaundice or hepatomegaly, etc., where again we see the similar kind of dysentery. Now milk is just disagreeable for Merc salt patients and it causes a lot of trouble to their gastrointestinal system. Now let's have a look at the action of Merc salt on throat. Merc salt is a remedy which acts really well on the throat, especially in various pathologies like quinsy or tonsillitis, etc. In all these various pathologies, patients experience raw, sore, smarting pain with a feeling as if something is hanging down the throat. In cases of quinsy, Merc salt acts really well when there is a difficult swallowing, especially after pus formation. Now patients experience stitching pains in the throat extending to ears, and the patient hawks out lumps of mucus from the throat with a constant inclination to swallow. At the end, let's have a look at the action of Merc salt on the skin. Now Merc salt is an excellent remedy for skin where the patient perspires profusely, and the perspiration in such cases of Merc salt is so profuse that the dryness of skin contraindicates use of Merc salt. Merc salt being a syphilitic remedy acts really well in cases of skin ulcers which are irregular in shape with undefined edges. It acts really well in the cases of vesicular and pustular eruptions with severe itching which is aggravated by the warmth of bed. Now all the skin lesions in Merc salt usually have a great tendency of suppuration. And at last, let's have a look at few important confirmatory symptoms of Merc salt. The very first important confirmatory symptom for Merc salt is that these patients usually have an intense thirst for cold drink and beers. Now sweets and milk always disagree them, but the patient always craves for these two things. Now profuse non-relieving perspiration is one of the most important keynote for Merc salt. So this was all about Merc salt. We hope that this remedy proves useful to you and this explanation helps you in understanding this remedy in detail. If you have liked this video, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel and do not forget to hit the bell icon to get notified about